Hey guys, it's Jess again, and today I won an OTS. I thought this list was really cool. It's a 60 card, like, plant pile, pretty aroma heavy list that I think people haven't really been playing, and I thought it performed amazingly for me. Like, in the last few days, this deck has, like, gone undefeated in every, like, locals, every, like, little tournament, every OTS I've entered, and it just feels so strong, so I thought I'd share it. So, we'll go straight into it. It's a 60 card plant pile. So we are signing Shifter, we ignore that for now. So for the little Sunseed engine, we play 3 Loci, 1 Twin, 1 Sowing, and 3 Unexpected Die. You only need 1 Sowing, because although in the past, like, we played 2 Sowing, because Dryce is now at 1, you can't physically search the second Sowing for the Grand Game anyway, and in 60, you don't really need to see, you don't need to. There's no reason to play 2. Also, if it gets ashed, you're significantly better at playing through things, and this card is now infinitely more broken because you have more additional normal summons to go with it. For the Aroma package, which is actually bigger than the Rikka package now, I think, we have 3 Rosalina, 2 Laurel, 1 Angelica, 3 Blend, and a Humid Winds. So this may need a little bit more explanation. So obviously, I think the standard is 3 Rosalina and Laurel. I know a lot of people hate this card, but I love this card. This card is an additional extender that helps you loop life gain in your opponent's turn. Especially just generally gaining. You can gain we worked out was like 8-3 life. You can gain 8,300 life consistently, which is like absurd. And like that life advantage gives you additional turns to Petal Reborn and just to do plant stuff. Also, just generally as an extender, it's really good. Humid Winds, I think, is the best Winds card, just because you can manipulate you manipulate your life quite well, so that you pay, so you're just like on 7-8 after you pay, then you gain back, then you trigger like Rosemary and Jasmine Search and that kind of thing. Blend, I think, is really good, especially with Fire King in the meta, summoning Fusion, but we'll get into the Fusion stuff later. This big package is really good because it's just all really good extenders. Like, Humid Winds is the only one I'd actually call a brick. I wouldn't even call this a hard brick. And Blend being, like, this is, 6 more starters? And then these are extenders. Even drawing Humid isn't that bad. So, for Rikka cards, Triple Princess, Double Mudan. I know this is shockingly standard. Only 1 Petal. So I know now more than ever, you can get multiple ads. So you can go Glamour, Search, like, Petal, plus even more cards than before with, like, the Rosalina, you get the Laurel and all that. But I still don't think it's worth playing more than 1, just because you're playing 60 cards. You don't really want to draw Petal because you have so many, even something Laurel quite often is better if you have any form of extender. So yeah, only 1 Petal, plus the double ad you're a lot less reliant on this Rikka engine now. Then Primula, Snowdrop, still one-offs. And then just double Concon, double Glamour, Sheet. You don't need triple Glamour, because triple Glamour it's an okay extender to try and extend through players, but you never want it to start. And again, because you've got this bigger Aroma package, you're significantly, although, don't get me wrong, the Rikka package is amazing, but you're a lot less reliant on it now. So the cards that are worse to start and you want to be searching in the combos like Glamour, you don't need to play as many of because you're less reliant on them. Also, 2 Concon still, because you still want 2 Concon. Like, drawing it's still good as a bait, you just don't want to, because you've got a smaller Rikka package, you don't want to clog on them. And then for I do still play Therions on this list, even though I'm playing a lot of Aromas and Rosalina locks you. Still play Therions. 3 Borea, Discol, Reg. It's a 60 card deck. They're extenders, especially now. One important factor I've been bringing up with this deck list is because summoning Rosalina with Blend, since I'm playing Blend and Humid Winds, is essentially another full combo. Now that if you use Jasmine effect and it gets Ash, let's say, and you still have your twin on field, or let's say you have Jasmine and a monster, you tribute the monster, having Borea just as a regular, gets ashed. Having Borea as a regular extender to go into a Link 3, before you go into Dance, Mill, and Pray. Now you just make Rosalina, and now go full combo. So Borea is significantly better than it was before, as just like a standalone extender. Like, even if you're plant locked, the standalone extender is better than it was before. And the last plant is a Blown Fire. It's still like a bridge for Small World. It's still summon from deck and contribute and Jasmine and do stuff. It's still really good. Okay, for the rest of it, I guess the last extender 1-for-1, 3 Small World, 1 Collectors, don't know why, and then a Gamma Seal, just a Small World target. These are just consistency cards because, again, 60 card deck, we have more starters than before. You can still clog on them. Smaller gets rid of them. Smaller can get board breakers, or smaller can get more extenders. Because we play more extenders than before as well. Still a pretty good card. And now we get to the non-engine. So I'm playing 60 cards, so I'm playing a lot more plant engine than before. But I'm also playing more extenders than before. So we've got triple tactics as like my hand trap. Sorry, it's like my non-hand trap, non-engine. Tactics again, because you can extend so much, like additional draws, hand rips, it's all pretty good. And triple Phantasme, because it's 60 card deck, and the plant engine, especially with blend, plays through a lot more than before. The draws are really, really valuable. So even though the hand trap count's like a bit lower for 60 cards, they're still really good. Especially a Snake Eye. 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 3 Mourner, and 3 Imperm. Again, we're not looking to stop the board, we're just looking to weaken it. Like, if you see multiple hand traps, amazing. But like having one of these in addition to combo, like, we're a lot heavier on plant engine than before, but the plant engine now is a lot more resilient than before. So just weakening the board with these can just give you wins. Also, same as before, like, you want to stop them, like, hit their Snake Eye Ash and stuff. So that's it for the main deck. I think, again, that's 60 cards. Maybe I changed Phantasme because it didn't really come up, just because I've not really played any Fire Kings, and, well, sorry, no. I played multiple Fire Kings. I've just not drawn Phantasme against the Fire Kings. I keep drawing against the voiceless voice players, not the Fire King players. So I think there's quite a few Fire Kings with us now. But no, going to extra deck. So we've got, I guess for the Aromas, we've got Magnolia, Rosemary, and Triple Jasmine. These cards are dumb. I don't know why they were printed. They're so good. So Jasmine, quite often I'm going for even the Jasmine Triangle now. Going like Laurel Effect Engrave, gain 500 chilling, 1 Jasmine chilling, 2 Jasmine chilling, 3 Jasmine, which is so funny. One of the best combos I found with Magnolia, though, is with Angelica and Rosemary. If I find those cards, they're at the bottom. With these two. So, I think people are really undervaluing how good Game Life is. Just as a general resource, because Rikka has such a good grind game with CogCon, and now, because you don't summon this turn 1, you keep the blend in your graveyard, and they can't flamberge your blend. You can just summon this turn 3, and start banishing things, or just like have a gigantic monster. Especially in the grind game against fire decks. If your first play of the turn is special summon this, your plants can't withdraw card effects, they can't princess you. Or like they can use princess to pop a Malbor Whale, but like it's not achieving anything. So summoning this turn 3 and then doing your plant extender combos just to kill them is really strong. Also, the fact that you can go activate Angelica, especially in the grind game, because you add this back off Strenna, you add this off Humid turn 2, then you go effective Angelica, discard, target Rosemary, gain 2,200 life points, effect gain 2,200 attack, or like get everything to 2 attack. Then you can always use Rosalina again to gain more life and trigger more Jasmines. So you end up gaining another 2/4. Like, you literally gain 8/3 that way. It's crazy. But more than just being, like, a general tool, the attack gain that this triggers, and the fact that it's triggering all of your effects is just... Like, the life gain is so good because you're triggering so many effects off it. Also, Twin, Banishing Jasmine, summoning back Jasmine is so good. Anyway, Dryas, Healer, Melius, no Thresher, it's not needed. Melius is mainly there just because it's useful for rank up plays, especially if you get a hand trap, just having a premature to Bag Balancer. If you've already gone, only if you've already gone through the Rosemary. Maybe play second Rosemary, but I don't, because you've used the Aroma stuff quite early, I don't think it's worth it. Then Strenna, Queen Beast, Dance, Bengal Lancer, SP. This could technically be a Thrasher, but I think I prefer SP for generic stuff. I have no other comments here. Also, aside from Magnolia is really good against Princess. And because, especially if they make Apple, you just summon it, attack over the Apple. Anyway, we've got side deck. Triple Shifter. You can do way more under Shifter than your opponent can. Because you just go for con control plays. Against Fire King, this is really, really good. Also, I play Spider Orchid because everyone and their mother has now decided to play Summon in it. And you can out that. You just go Glamour, search this, or Small World, search this, and you out the Summon Limit. Like, yeah, it's just a Summon Limit out. Also, it's really good against Voiceless Voice. The grind game, it pops the barrier. So they just, like, lose their recursion. Shifter, obviously, really broken. Shoutouts to QCR Shifter. But I'm probably gonna, yeah. Just burn it. We don't like Shifter. It looks like play Shifter. Triple Thrust. Triple Soul Release. Triple Evenly. People really undervalue this card right now. So, Droll, okay, this is maybe a controversial opinion. Droll hurts you significantly less now you play the Aroma package. Or at least I found that Droll helps you, Aroma package helps you play through Droll a lot. But Thrust in general, going into boards, Thrust people to go into a potential Duster or Evenly or Soul Release. Because even if they don't go for get a negate up, you can just Evenly. They still have negations and like end board stuff. But you can play through that. You're just weakening the end board and allowing your plant combos to push through more. Like I say, it's really not like, it's not almost from low-kite imperm pass deck anymore. Actually, it never really was, but also Soul Release is just really good in the grind game. Because you win that grind game if you put it down to linear petal effect. And then Thrust is good, yeah. Also, it's a good supplementary card for going first. Because it's just like, if you have some side deck slots in your siding patterns, because I have a couple of times, like against Branded, for example, I'll keep 2 Thrusting going first if it's like a 40-card hand trap you branded. Just because they do sometimes steal your Angelica. And if they like play, because they'll still play Droll and Nib, they'll still play the high impact hand traps. So being able to set something as a sheet from deck is nice. And the last card is Corby. Corby is, yeah, just a one-of. It's a cool one-of. This could be something else. This could be a better thrust target if you'd like. I just like Corby because it's really good going first and second because you hit the princess because I don't care about hitting. I don't care about Corbying princess because I don't play it. So, that is the plant list that I played. I really, 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 really like it. Because it's like, it just feels a lot stronger. You have way more starters than before. You have those starters are quite often also extenders at the same time. And in this format, because you get a lot of pops, cards like, I can't remember your name, Magnolia. I keep thinking it's like Mirajam or something. Or whatever the synchro is. Regardless, getting sidetracked. It's just really good. I know it's like, because it's the card effect protection is really good. Protects your end board if you go into that kind of deck. And yeah, the deck can just push through hand traps a lot better than it could before because you're playing another engine that can push through hand traps. Anyway, that's it for this profile. I hope this was useful. Let me know your thoughts down below. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe.